Good evening, everyone. I am Jed. How are you? Oh dear, I've got a sniffly nose today. So, what you doing with your time till you start college? Then, Amjad, what you been up to? Chris has been out with our Callum uh, with camera. He did take his little drone with him, but I don't think. Did you take little drone up?
What?
When you went out this afternoon?
Which drone?
Well, you said you were taking Neo, weren't you?
Yeah, I've already made a video. I just need to upload it to YouTube.
Could have put a link in. I got to go into college tomorrow then, Amjad. So, but Callum's not back in. He's going in Mondays and Fridays. So yeah, he's hello to the 7 that's watching. Come in and say hello. Another induction. Have they found you a placement yet then for your work experience, Amjad? There's something about that. Yeah. Are you going back to hospital? Or will it be like another different place? You know what I mean? Are you? I know what you meant, Amjad. I know you meant induction. So yeah, and that's it. We haven't found you anywhere yet. Them lemon crumble bars were nice last night. Chris absolutely loves them. So yeah, and the oats. Hi, Kath. Okie dokie then, Kath. No worries. Had a stressful day. But hope you'll be better by Sunday. You're going away, aren't you? But yeah. Ooh. Biscuits dropped it. Anyway, so did that thing with picture frame start before I started my live last night? Baby?
Huh?
Did that thing with picture frame, did it happen on my live or were it before?
On your live.
Oh.
While you were baking.
Yeah. You know this picture frame here, right? Right. This exact one, right? Now it's got a switch on top and it lights up, look. Right? As you can see. And it switched off. And when I were on the baking last night and it were exactly the same place, and all of a sudden it started flashing on and off. And I says to Chris, I said, come in here quick. I says, that picture frame's lights is flashing. Right? So as soon as he come in, it wouldn't do it. And then he walked out of the room and went back in the kitchen and it started flashing again. And it's on off position when it's switched on. So yeah, that were a bit of an eerie situation. I've just, you know, it's turned on now. Look, turned off, and it was turned off. Yeah, and it were in the same place, Amjad, where it is now. And last night it were flickering, and as soon as I shouted Chris in here to come and have a look at it, it stopped. But then the minute to walk back into the kitchen, it started again. So yeah, strange. I mean, it hasn't done it since, but the fact that the minute Chris walked in here, it stopped flickering. And I told Callum last night, and I went, look, Callum, I says, that's switched off, in it. And he went, yeah. And it's actually switched off. But it was still like flickering. They weren't, you know, like I've just turned it on, Amjad, and it were bright. It weren't like that. It were like just flickering. And it put heebie-jeebies up me. Amjad, I'll tell you. It were creepy. So yeah, got no explanation for it. And yeah, but the thing is, and I said to Chris last night, this is the thing, Amjad, I said to Chris last night, is it a sign for me? Because the minute he come in here, it stopped. And then when he went back out again, it started flickering again. So were it a sign for me? Don't know. But yeah, it's you know, I mean, it's
Perhaps I'm gonna have a coffee before I go out.
well, weren't you going to do that before?
No. Yeah.
But yeah. And it's saying me, you can remember me telling you about that mug, and it's still in its box, even to this day, on top of the wall unit. And then I were in house all on my own. We didn't live here when we lived in Nottinghamshire. I kept hearing this voice, and I kept thinking, where's that voice coming from? And it was that mug, and it's one of my friends, little ones, bought it me for Valentine's Day, and it says, I love you, I love you. Hi, Gary. It's all right. We're talking about, like, last night. This is that photograph I was talking about to you about in Chris's, Gary. It's turned off, and yeah, it's got like a switch on top, and these things light up. Now, that is turned on, right? Turned off. And it was actually switched off, and it kept flickering last night. And I shouted Chris in to have a look at it, and as soon as Chris walked in here, it stopped. And the minute he walked out of the room, it started again. So I sort of briefly told Gary about it in Chris's live stream last night, but that's the photograph that I'm talking about.
Hello.
But yeah.
I felt that earlier, Amjad.
But it was funny. It's a picture of me and Chris, but
I can't get up now.
it was when I don't know whether I'd just gone live or not.
You're baking.
Anyway,
You were baking.
I looked over, and it was flickering, right, that. And I shouted at Chris, and I went, come here, come and have a look. And I went, that picture frame's been flickering, like flashing on and off. and it wouldn't do it. And then he turned around and went back in the kitchen, and the minute he walked out, Gary, it started flickering again. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I can believe you. And they sent a lot of orbs on that live stream of Chris's.
Oh, what about that shadow thing?
Yeah, it just said, yeah, I thought I saw a shadow figure move across the front garden. But yeah. It were, yeah, that one here, right in corner.
I see. I thought you heard it. Something like that. Have they put ink on?
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of. Hiya, Steve. How are you?
Steve-o.
But yeah, there's been a lot of sort of strange things happening since we've lived here. You know, somebody keeps tapping back at Chris's chair, and
we tapped back to our chair last night.
And then TV turning right down.
What?
More than once.
And nobody was sat on the boat neither.
It could be, Gary, because my first ever encounter was when I used to come downstairs during night. I came down and I was going back up to bed, and I heard somebody shout or say, hello. And I got to the top of the stairs. Chris was fast asleep and Callum was fast asleep in his bed, but it were a man's voice. And Chris has had it in his ear while he were asleep. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can't explain. Because they reckon dogs, I'm going to say dogs are sensitive to spirits. But this is the thing, Gary. You know how... Thank you, my dear. You know how I said it won't go up the steps to go and pee out garden? It goes up there fine.
Just won't go up the stairs in the house or something.
Just won't go up the stairs. But this is the thing as well, Gary. Like last night, I go toilet down here and Chris goes upstairs, right? And it was like, he put his paw on step and he went, no, I've changed my mind. Yeah. And he was a bit, you know, shoulda, shunta, you know what I mean? It was kind of that. But he decided in end, no. So, very strange. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not been anything, yeah, no malicious intent, nothing bad. Yeah.
But there you go.
You know, just like mischievous things like that, making that flash, turning volume right down on telly. And then I woke up one morning at 3 o'clock and then telly had turned on by itself in our bedroom.
What about that? Hello.
I've just said that.
Me and all.
Yeah, when Chris went for an afternoon nap, and he heard it right in his ear. Same thing. Hello. But yeah, I mean, how can you explain telly coming on at 3 o'clock in the morning? We were both asleep. Why is my account? Ooh, I ain't got the school based.
What?
Why is my account banned? I don't even know you. I mean, you won't. Well, it's been banned ever since that to do when I were doing baking. That shelving. Yeah. I mean that's been, you know, after the palaver when I were baking. And I thought you knew that. Yeah, you know, it's been, yeah. But anyway, yeah. But no, leave it. It's a bit of a dick anyway. Hi Tim, how are you?
That?
Tim.
Hello, Tim, lad.
Yeah. No, leave it as it is, Amjad. But it's been causing a lot of trouble. Right, I messaged Tim earlier on the candy floss cookies. I mean, it's going to be complex for me and Tracy to make it, Tim. Never mind you. But yeah, I mean, Gary's witnessed. So yeah, just leave it as it is, Amjad. On Tuesday, I'm making now I don't know whether Tracy will be making these or not, but Skittles cookies. Yeah. Well said, Gary. There you go. But yeah, Skittles cookies. Now, when I mentioned it to Johnny, he says, no, blah, blah, blah. Higher Woody, too many E numbers in Skittles and whatever. And I thought, well, sorry, I'm going to make them anyway. But I will be making some cupcakes as well. So it's entirely up to you, Tim. You know, I don't want to put you under any pressure or not anything, but they're just basic cookies, but you add Skittles in them. I mean, even when I was looking at the recipe, I thought, you know, me and Tracy's going to struggle with this one. So, you know, for somebody that doesn't bake a lot, you know. Eh? No, they go tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Friday. Sorry. Oh, Friday. So I'll send you the recipe, Tim, and I'll see what you think. It's entirely up to you. I don't want to put you under any pressure or anything, but yeah, I'll send you the recipe and see what you think. Send me the thing. Oh, recipe, yeah. I'm just doing that now. You know what they say, don't you, Tim? But great minds think alike. But yeah, it's an easy enough. It's just a cookies, but you add Skittles to it. Skittle it, just a little bit. I'll skittle you in a minute. Go on, girl. Give me some. But you see, on that thing, there's also a video with it. So if you sort of want to go through video and see exactly how it's done, but they look, Tim, and it says easy Skittles cookies. But you see, like they only take 12 minutes to cook. So I thought, well, we'll do two things, and with other one is cherry limeade cupcakes. But I mean, if you just want to make the cookies, then it's up to you. And it's just butter, caster sugar, soft light brown sugar, 1 egg, vanilla, self-raising flour, and a bag of Skittles. That's it. And it says, add the Skittles to the cookie dough, leaving a handful aside to top on the cookies, to top the cookies with at the end. But it says while the cookies are still warm and gooey, gently press a few of the leftover Skittles onto each one. Doing this after baking rather than before prevents Skittles from cracking or melting. But you see, there's a video there, Tim. So if you wanted to have a quick gander at that, you know. Because see, we were talking about Tim sort of coming and baking with us again. But the thing with it, he sent me a recipe for some candy floss cookies, but you have to like make 2 lots of icing, different colours like pink and blue, and roll them in cling film, and then put it in a piping bag, and you know what I mean. All this, and I says it's going to be way too complex, even for a seasoned baker, let alone a novice, let's just say. But you see, I have actually got a thing where I can do 2 icing at the same. It's something that Chris's dad bought me, and it's got the piping nozzles and everything, and the piping bags are divided down the middle, so you could put 1 lot of icing in one side and 1 lot of icing in another. So when you're piping, it comes out like a multicoloured icing. But you see, not everybody's got one of them, and it means all faff rolling it up in cling film and adding it to a, you know what I mean. It's a lot of faff for somebody that is a novice baker. But I did tell Tim that I'd look to see if I could find another recipe, but they're more or less all the same. So yeah, might have to scrap that one. Hiya, Johnny.
Jack 5 is live.
Oh, in chat, chilling on bed, got Khalid here being bit. Oh yeah, Tracy was saying that she'd been sorting out clothes again. 5 bags. So, but yeah, Tracy told me you've had, yeah. Bill, is that Woody? I don't know if we know. Oh, I use something like that to mix epoxy. But yeah, it's on same principle. But yeah, you know what I mean. This is sort of like to get like a yeah, like a 2-coloured icing. And it's actually something that his dad bought me as a Christmas present. And I says, it's first time your dad's ever bought me anything that's practical that I can actually use. You know, it's either candles or smelly stuff or things like that. But that you know, that were right on nail, that one were. So you have to get that out and show I'll show everybody.
What's that?
That thing that your dad bought me.
Hey?
I think it's in one of these.
What you on about?
It's in a box, and it's
what is?
It's a piping thing where you can pipe 2 colours at the same time, and it's still in box. I've never used it. So You know what I mean? I haven't actually had cause to use it as of yet, but it always comes in handy and it's on standby in case I do. Oh, and that's another thing as well, Tim. I was looking on Amazon today, and you know how I was showing you not the fudge. This is it. These spooky skull cupcakes for Halloween.
Hey, we've got enough spooky stuff going in without cupcakes and all.
I've actually seen a mould on Amazon. Now, them skulls, you can make them out of chocolate. But obviously, to replicate that, you'd have to use white chocolate. Now, I don't know about the eyes, but I could just use an icing pen for that. You know, rather than faff about making like little balls of black to make eyes. But yeah. Hiya, Tommy.
Tommy! What is it? It's in a box.
I think it's in this end one.
This one nearest to me?
Yeah. And that's like a link that's on the website where they make the you know, the molds. So yeah.
Well, there's no in a box in these. No, it says they made.
I think it's in a Wilton one, I think.
Eh?
Wilton.
A Wilton?
Wilton, it's in like a plastic thing.
A plastic thing, not right.
Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, and basically all you do with them silicone molds, you just pipe chocolate into each mold, obviously let them set, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So yeah, so that's that one, and they're not bad price. I think I've seen it. It's right in bottom. It might be the old ones, right in the very bottom. It's in bottom drawer. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? And I think I've seen it in one at bottom drawers.
Is that it there, you know about?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's Lakeland. That's it. So this is what I'm talking about, look. And it says a duo colour icing kit. And I mean, I've sort of had it out, but not. And you even get this is like the thing that you put your nozzle on. So one comes out one side and one comes out other. Now you also get some. Now these are look at the size of them.
Huh?
Size of them. Now they just ordinary piping bags. They are.
That's what Kay said.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's the. What's that?
That's tough. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it's still sellotape together. Yeah, and these are like your normal size ones. And what you do is you put 2 piping bags in. Well, obviously, Alright, you put that into your piping bag, like so. Hi, Gordo.
Gordo.
Thought that'd come apart. Anyway. And then, whatever, I don't know. Yeah. I think that sort of goes on there like that somewhere. And that's like whatever, because there's arranged piping things. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever use them great big massive ones. So I think there's 4 of them, and I don't know how many big ones there is. But yeah, and I've never used it. I've never had cause to use it up, you know, up until.
Vanessa.
In about 5-10 minutes. Get everything back in now. Right? Marker created. Oops. It says creates flowers, rosettes, garlands, swirls, and other duo coloured decorations. Screw on ring for quick and easy nozzle changing. Wash nozzles before first use. Rinse and dry thoroughly. 4 large and 4 small 2-compartment disposable icing bags. So they are 2-compartment. 6 different nozzles and a coupling set. That's that. Ah, they are, yeah, yeah, they are like 2 compartments. Look, each bag has got like 2 compartments. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever use that big one. I've been. But yeah, it's something that, some as I say, Chris's dad bought me for Christmas. And it's, I mean, Chris's mum passed away, so I mean, it's very hard for a man on his own to know what to buy. Ooh. Bet you've had another busy day then, Gordo. But yeah, I've never ever used it. But it's nice to know that should you need it, you've got it.
Richard, is he fell asleep?
No idea. Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, that's where it is, look. It says duo colour icing kit. And that's sort of an example where you can pipe 2 colours at the same time. And then it's got like 6 different nozzles with it as well. So yeah, you know, I'd thought about getting something like that. Oh, the fiddly little things though, aren't they, Vanessa? But yeah, I'd thought about getting one of them for a long time, and then I don't know, his dad bought me that, and I thought, well, I've no need to buy one now, had I? But I wakey. No.
Wakey,
So
fella.
does it have a nozzle for beetroot? No. He wasn't impressed, more interested in the chicken and bacon. Ain't that sod's law, Gordo? More interested in something else than they were his own supper. But that's exactly it. You know what I mean? You know, you buy him his own fish and chip supper, and he's more interested in what you're eating. That's to be our biscuit, that would. But I watched that video that you sent me, Wakey. She looks in fine fettle now, does Nell? Okay. Do you need me to get Heimlich maneuver? But yeah, that is an update on Nell, which is Wakey's dog that she had an operation. So, but she looks in fine fettle. I did watch it. So yeah. it will even it for Ron later on.
What's that?
He says the crafty sod, he scoffed his when he got back to Van. Ronnie. Gordo bought him his own fish and chip supper, and he weren't interested. He were more interested in Gordo's bacon and bacon wrap or whatever it, chicken and bacon wrap. And then he says crafty sod ate his when he got back to Van. But yeah, I have messaged Richard. He probably fell asleep. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's done 2 hours ago. Because that what other day that you sent me that, weren't it? Oh, pardon me.
If you're a YouTuber and you want to save hours managing your library, you need to.
No, you don't. Oh dear. Oh dear. She's back to normal. Chasing RC car around garden. Yeah, I think you can safely say that she's, you know. Ooh. Oh dear. Bless her. So she managed not to. She managed not to rip her stitches again. But I mean, I don't know how many on you were here at start, but there've been some creepy. Couple of tooth marks in tyres. But yeah, took her behind you. In her, it's like revolving. Yeah, yeah. She looks. Yeah, she looks. You know, she looks well. That's what I thought, Woody. She's chasing it all up, shan't. But Wakey's put a link into a video that he took not so long back. Baby. Wakey's put a link to a video in, and it's Nell chasing his RC car around the garden.
I'll have to,
How long ago is it now? Since she had her operation, then, Wakey. I mean, a thing come up on my, you know, like on Facebook. It's just over a year since our biscuit had to have his eye took out.
Well, we'll keep dogging it.
But yeah, and he seems to have adapted very well to the fact that, yeah, the only problem that he has is because it's his right eye, you see. If any cats come up on that side,
Blind side.
yeah, on his well, he is blind because he ain't got an eye. On that blind side, it makes him jump, and and it's only because they're coming up at him on this right side, and that's where he had his eye out. But I mean, it don't hinder him in any way, shape, or form.
No. It's just like me, you said, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, you've sort of, I mean, but cats don't know this. You know, they sort of just wander in whenever they want. But it's when, you know, obviously he can't see out that eye or can't see them coming up on him. And then that time they sort of, you know.
One-eyed biscuit.
Going through dog paws. Our biscuit's shedding his coat as well.
Yeah, I've got to start shaving him.
Brushing him. But yeah, it's amazing how they bounce back though, isn't it? I mean, when Biscuit had his eye out, you know, we're thinking, oh, you know, what, well, you know, is he going to have a trouble? We only have him one eye. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. But you see as well, at the time when he had his eye out, Chris mentioned that it used to nibble a lot, especially on like front of his paws here. And there were a spot on his back, like a bald patch. And he mentioned that to vet, like, you know, like how when they have like a you know, how they go back and see out wounds healing, etc., etc., etc. And he says, it's worrying. It seems to nibble a lot. And the vet says the breed of dog that he is, due to... Oh dear. Yeah, his breed tend to have a lot of skin irritations. And he's permanently on steroids. And his coat is absolutely beautiful now. No nibbling, no nothing. So, and basically, to be on the safe side, they also give him a monthly, and it's like a big tablet like that. And it's a flea tablet. And he's not nibbled at all since he's been on these steroids, since he's been on this flea tablet. Nothing. No nibbling, no licking. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's, you know, licked a bit. But you see, Johnny's dog, where is it again? Shih Tzu. It's the only little dog, and he's blind in both eyes. And Johnny says, like, he's bumping into everything. And when he needs to go toilet, Johnny has to pick him up and take him out because he won't find his way out because he's as blind as a bat. And I think his is cataracts as well. But he's 21, Johnny's dog is. So bless him. But this is the thing. As you age, everything starts going downhill and starts going wrong, doesn't it? Oh, while you're here, Wakey, it's my birthday on Sunday. So if you're about 9 o'clock Sunday evening, I'm having a birthday bash, birthday party here on the tubes on Sunday evening at 9 o'clock. Everybody's going to be, drinking the old alcohol, but you don't have to drink it if you don't want to. A cup of tea, soft drink, whatever you want to drink. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm actually officially on Sunday 62. But yeah, we were talking about it the other day, and Chris says, well, what happens if he starts getting a cataract or something in his other eye? It's part of getting old, isn't it? Chris has already had one of his cataracts done, and he's only 53, nearly. Are you 53? Baby, are you 53 this time? Yeah, you are, aren't you? 53?
Yeah, I think you said then.
Yeah, and that were about a year ago. He had to have a cataract done. He had to have an operation. Yeah, and he's only 53. And they're saying now he's got a cataract on the other one.
Well, it's not got worse yet. According to that.
Oh dear. Molly R. Westy is blind in both eyes and she's as deaf as a post. But she's 16, so understandable. But yeah, this is the thing with Johnny's dog, Gordo. He's 21. So he's as blind as a bat. I weren't all that blind then, Wakey, if he knocked over a few times. But this is the thing. I've seen videos where there's pups that are born blind and they easily adapt. You know what I mean?
Leave it, Biscuit. Oh, they want some water. Let him have some water.
Not your best buddy let you have any water, Chase.
Fully do matter water.
But yeah, our Chase, which is youngest at cats, is just over a year old, and our Biscuit are best of buddies. Like that. Now, who'd have thunk it? A dog and a cat, best buddies. Well, except when it comes to, if they're going near his meat bowl, then they're not his buddies. Come on, Richard, where are you? They haven't read it anyway. I'd ring him, but I don't want to wake him up.
I saw them close-ups of them pictures.
Yeah.
Aaron.
These are some pictures that Chris has took today. Oh, bless. That's the Erin, right up close and personal.
Wait. Go on then. Good boy. Good.
This is it in water having a bit of a wash.
Say?
What?
There's a shot up them stairs.
Oh, our Biscuit. Well, there's a shows you his leg's not hurting him now. This is it, Graves Park. That's it standing in its tree. He went about 4 years trying to find an erin, and now this it's been about 3 or 4 times, and it's been there every time now. And that's it. You know, we have lift off. Just taking off. What was that other little bird? What's that little bird? Oh, it's a robin. Is it a robin? But obviously you can't see it because it's got its back turned to him.
There's a little mouse there and all. Looking at it.
Looking at
that log.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little mouse looking at it.
Is it in dip?
Uh-huh.
Wakey says that Erin keeps going after back fence neighbour's koi carp. Got expensive taste then, Wakey. This is the thing, our biscuit, going upstairs the other night, and he sort of stumbled. We see our stairs, it's like about half a dozen steps, then you go across the landing, and then up another landing, and then other steps go that way. Now he got up first lot of steps, and we're just going up second lot of steps, and he like stumbled, and he come downstairs, and ever since he's been frightened to go. Well, Chris says he's just gone up our steps behind our house fine, just not go upstairs. I mean, he don't come on bed or anything. He stops on top landing. See you later, Amjad. I'll see you tomorrow. But I've been talking away to myself in an hour on my own. The thing is, when you sit here on your own, we've just put security cameras up, and Chris did like an all-night live stream, and he's named, we've got 2 foxes that come, Ronnie and Rhonda. Ronnie is got like a dark tip to its tail, and Rhonda, it's got white tip on its tail, right? So that's Ronnie and Rhonda. Then there's Larry and Barry, which are 2 hedgehogs.
Oh, Larry and Harry.
I said Larry and Harry.
You said Barry.
No, Larry and Harry.
Oh, let me up then.
Hi, Crypto. How are you?
Crypto.
Oh, pardon me. So, yeah, so he's got a name for everything, even hedgehogs. Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Hello, Tracy.
Hey, coming up, Tracy. I'm sat here waffling away to my son.
This is all the top, Tracy.
Yeah, I'm all on my jacksy. But, okay. Hi, Grandpa Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
I've just put these in my Amazon basket, right? And this is, you know these skull cupcakes that I were talking about other night. Barry, is that Daddy Barry? Barry. So good, they named him twice. So yeah, these are some crypto. All right, skulls, all different skulls, and they're from Amazon. Because I've got a recipe for Yeah, you tell me and I'll tell you. I have a name for the roofers working 2 door. Yeah. Well, that sounds a bit familiar. I think they were cowboys that worked here. So they the Halloween cupcakes, and can you see they got a skull on them? Now I'm thinking of making mine out of white chocolate. But this is the thing. Anybody wants any recipes? I don't mind sending them to you, as long as I've got you either on Messenger or WhatsApp. Are they awful? So yeah, but then I'm thinking of making them out of white chocolate, and all you have to do is like pipe white chocolate into them, put them in fridge to set, and they presto, there you have. Oh, you have pumpkin ones, do you? Uh, mm. There's one here, Crypto. They've got ghosts as well. Look, pumpkins and ghosts. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. But yeah, that they pumpkin ones, and they also ghosties. But you see, these make them quite thick by the looks of things, and they like for making candles and things like that. Let's have a look what else we've got. They've actually got they make like old pumpkins, look. You see, they've got a mould here, look. They've got everything, look. Got skulls, spiders, gravestones, even bats on that one, Crypto. Spiders, bats, pumpkins, bats. Yeah, the deeper cavity ones would suit like making soaps as well. And the deeper ones would suit like making like candles. You know what I mean? Hey, you ought to have seen what I made last week at Wakey. Sticky toffee pudding, Biscoff sticky toffee pudding. But yeah, that one's got everything. Skulls, gravestones, spiders, bats, pumpkins. We've got a witch's hat. But yeah, a lot of these deeper ones seem to suit. Yeah, I know they're just skull ice cubes because Laura's got some. So I'm looking at this one. It's only like a six one, but it's cheaper, and they do. Oh, that one's quite a deep one as well. I don't want one that's that deep. So, but yeah. I mean, all you've got to do is type into Amazon skull silicone candy molds or whatever, you know what I mean? but I don't want to pay a lot, if you know what I mean. I don't want to sort of pay something that I'm only going to use once a year, or, you know, may never use again, sort of thing. Yeah, there's one here, pumpkin, and it's about £3 something. Got 4 tins of dark treacle ready to go. Pa says I have to cut it sugar lump size. Oh, bless him. But you see, that's the whole point. Parking is it is very sticky. Ooh. You see, I hate it, Tim, when they mess about with flavours of crisps. You know, they did a Brussels sprout flavour crisp. I mean, who's going to eat Brussels sprout flavoured crisps? You know what I mean? Why don't you just stick to plain cheese and onion prawn cocktail? Hi, Tracy.
Hi, can you hear me?
They come to rescue me.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't do it at
I hope they're
first.
coming in thick and fast now. Bill's here as well.
Hey.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
You look like there wasn't anybody for a second there.
Hey, I've been yattering away to myself an hour.
I've been trying to get down to do it for half an hour since 29, 2010.
I'm laughing at Gordo. Tim says it sent you a picture of a limited edition crisp that are cheese toasty flavour. And Gordo says, we don't want to know about your cheesy willy picks. Did you get them messages, them recipes I sent you?
I haven't looked yet.
No.
And that'd be obviously my phone were with me upstairs.
Well, I want to make these and the Skittles cookies.
Oh, yeah, I can see him, yeah.
They am look. Skittles cookies.
Yeah.
And also the other one with the
next Tuesday.
But they don't take very long, so I've got a recipe here, the cherry limeade cupcakes.
Oh yeah, on the next one underneath, yeah, I can see it.
But we could do the cookies first and then the cupcakes afterwards.
Yeah.
Walkers are causing confusion, started doing roast chicken again, but the bag is same colour as cheese and onion. But cheese and onion from Walkers has always been blue. Now roast chicken were like an orangey, yellowy, mustardy colour. So, you know what I mean? They keep messing about with these things. You know, why don't they just leave things alone and leave them how they were? But you see, although we have crisp, we've started sort of we've been having the oven baked ones rather than the fried ones, if you know what I mean. Trying to be a bit more health conscious. Oh, I tried your
I have, yeah, just not long ago.
Chris,
Very nice.
Chris sat over in that corner and all I could hear was saying, oh, bloody hell, this is lovely. Bloody hell, this is lovely.
Yeah.
You know, he likes anything lemon crystals.
It's set lovely and thick as well, didn't it? Like a custard type.
Yeah. I mean, I had a bit of problem with mine cutting it because it'd be obviously been in the fridge overnight, so it was a bit hard going cutting through it because it had been in fridge. I'm just looking.
I've been wanting to have some all day, but I just thought to myself, I'll have my tea first, and I'll have some after. It was quite nice.
It's all right.
Okay, you guys need to talk more because I'm working on selling a lawnmower.
I thought you were tapping away. Here, Wakey, look. According to that, they're still in an orangey, mustardy type bag.
The potato chips?
Yeah. Roast chicken. But they start. This is what Wakey's on about. They've got mayonnaise in them. That's why it's a bluish purple bag.
Crisps, cheese and meat.
Yeah, because you're on about them being in like a blue bag, and it's a limited edition roast chicken with Heinz Seriously Good mayonnaise. But the normal roast chicken flavour is in a like
Orange.
like a.
Orange and yellow.
Right, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, that's Icelander advertising. And it says roast chicken. And it's in like an orangey, mustardy coloured bag.
Roast chicken potato chips?
Yeah.
Ew. Just ew.
You can get beef ones as well. Way down.
But yeah, I mean, they've come out with all sorts of different flavours, Bill. Brussels sprout flavoured potato chips.
Wait. Ew.
Well, I'm exactly the same on that one, Bill. Ew. No. Don't do Brussels sprouts, so I ain't having no.
I like prawn cocktail flavour.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Chicken
And
is supposed to be
smoky
next to
bacon.
potato chips, not part of the potato chips.
But yeah.
Smoky bacon, prawn cocktail.
Well, you Americans are boring.
I've been to London. No, the food. No. I had multiple trips to London and Wales and now Scotland this time.
This is the thing, Bill. Don't write it off until you've tried it.
But I have.
What, roast chicken flavoured?
Well, no, English food in general.
But you've not had a packet of roast chicken flavoured crisps. So
I
you
have
don't know
not.
what they taste like. So taste them first and then give, your review of them. Oh,
well, I've never had sex with a guy, but I'm going to assume I wouldn't like it. I'm just going to assume.
Yeah.
Maybe some people like it, but it's just not for me. That's all.
Yeah, that's another one that's a no-no as well, Wakey. Bovril flavoured crisps. No. Ugh.
Mm.
What's a bovril?
Bovril is like it's like a yeasty drink.
Have you heard of Marmite?
Yeah, they've got some Marmite crisps here, look.
Do it in that as well.
Marmite flavoured. That another one that can keep up the Khyber Pass.
Breadfruit.
Yeah, Marmite. Bovril. Hey up. Here's one for you. Bully steak and ale crisps.
Steak and ale crisps.
And that's Bullseye.
Woody, come here.
I'll go with Cheetos and all that stuff.
But yeah,
On there. Come on.
you can't beat a bit of Bully. And that Bullseye were a darts programme. Bovril, it says it's a beefy drink.
Hedgehog flavored chips.
Yeah, look.
There's no such thing as hedgehog flavored chips, right?
Drink, yeah.
Here's another a sausage sarnie with tomato ketchup flavoured crisps.
Ketchup flavor?
I've tried that.
A sausage sarnie is basically 2 slices of bread with sausages in between and tomato sauce on them.
Okay, wait, Tommy. A beef drink.
Well, Bovril is.
What's a beef drink? Yeah, I'm trying to picture drinking a cow.
And that's basically it says Bovril beef flavoured drink.
Isn't that called gravy?
No. Yeah.
Huh.
Here's one. Broccoli chips.
Broccoli chips.
And they've got sour cream and chive, cheese, and chili. How can they make crisps out of a broccoli?
Keena likes them sour cream and chive ones, but in
I do.
Pringles.
Well, they don't say they're
Yeah,
made out of
all right,
broccoli.
then.
They just say they taste like broccoli. So what they did was they took something that tastes good and turned it into something that tastes like vegetables. You eat vegetables because you need to, not because you want to.
You know, when you come to UK, Bill, did you try pork scratchings?
Pork scratchings. We have pint of beer.
I can't say I did.
Oh, do you know? It's like cheap down, Bobby.
It's just like crackling, isn't it? But really,
Yeah. It's crackling what you get off your pork joint, but then they dehydrate it and it made into like a crunchy
snack.
Yeah. So Walkers do a tomato ketchup. Nah, that ain't too bad.
Are they poofy like Cheetos?
No. I'll see if I can get an image of it.
Hedgehog flavored crisp. Yep, he just sent a link. Sure enough. If you like hedgehogs, you'll love hedgehog flavored potato chips, or crisps if you prefer.
That is pork scratchings.
Yeah, we call them pork rinds.
Yeah, it is.
Now, only the good old boys in the deep south eat them here.
That's exactly where it is. Pork rinds. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. It's the rind. Yeah.
Hey Tim, you want cheese and gravy or cheese and gravy and crypto? You got to be specific.
But yeah, they're like a delicacy here in the UK. The pork scratchings, you've got to have pork scratchings when you come to UK.
Now, yeah, we've got pork rinds, but let's just say people of culture don't eat them.
So you're saying more or less that us here in UK and the Neanderthals?
Absolutely not. But they're not known for their delicacies either.
Now, this is the thing. I like pork scratchings, but I've sort of got to be in mood for them, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough. Well, I like Cheetos, so I can't really talk.
But yeah. But I knew once I'd shown you that you'd know what I was talking about, because I knew they'd sort of got something similar.
Yeah, the pork rinds. It's
yeah.
they're sort of like moon pies. You can only find them if you go to the southern states. They might exist in the northern states, but they're just there for color. They're sort of like if you go into a big store, a big grocery store, you always see all the different like big long 5-foot long loaves of bread.
Now,
you never see anybody buy them. They're just there for looks.
What you call moon pies, right? The wagon wheels here in the UK called wagon wheels.
Oh, moon pies are special.
We call them wagon wheels.
That's not a moon pie. Oh yeah, that's a moon pie. The dark one's a moon pie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sandwich. It's like a biscuit with a bit of jam in it, filling, and then it's all covered in chocolate. We call them wagon wheels. Moon pie. It sounds like cow dung. It's what we refer to as wagon wheels. So yeah,
moon pies are great, but if you eat 2 of them in the same day, you become a diabetic.
But yeah, it's what we would call a wagon wheel. Right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I will say when I shop there, I really have to look at pictures because, when I'm shopping anywhere in the UK, the names of the food, a lot of times on similar food, is completely different.
Yeah.
So I have to look at the pictures and figure out what I'm getting.
Here's our wagon wheels, look, and it's exactly the same.
Well, now moon pie is a cookie covered in chocolate or something.
Well,
it's a cookie with a cream filling with another cookie with chocolate all the way around the outside.
That's exactly like what a wagon wheel is.
I don't have ones with me with jam in. We have plain ones without the jam. Original ones.
Yeah, that's our wagon wheel, look.
So it's got a cookie on both sides on the inside, right?
Yeah.
It's like a marshmallow, Bill.
Yeah.
Biscuit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it qualifies as a moon pie.
Oh, wait, stop it. Tripe and onions. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, when you talk about moon pies, it's exactly the same as what we call them wagon wheels. So yeah. Well, they do a white version as well. It says moon pie vanilla double decker. Ooh. Banana moon pie as well. Salted caramel. I bet they nice. You see here, it looks like the moon pie they sell individually wrapped. But you see, what our wagon wheels is in like what we call a multi-pack. But yeah, the banana and the salted caramel one look all right. See here, that's a recipe for homemade moon pies.
Yeah, that looks like a moon pie.
Got some pig's tross. You don't have to eat some.
My dad used to do them pigs trotters.
But yeah, I mean,
and all eggs used to burn on pigs. I thought pigs trotters.
this is the thing. When my grandma were alive, she used to have tripe. She used to have ox tongue, ox tail.
My
Did I
mum
say,
did
what did
it
I say
all.
tripe? But yeah, oh God, it used to. And just the sight of tripe, it's enough
My
to
mum
change.
got brought up on that stuff, tripe, because when she was born, war were on.
Yep. I'll give everybody in the UK a lot of credit. They don't waste nearly as much as we do as far as the parts of the animal you're willing to eat.
Yeah, but this tripe, Bill, it's the lining of
Of the stomach.
yeah.
Yeah.
The stomach, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching.
Reminds you of a sponge, don't it?
I was watching a video earlier on, and they were giving the dog a lamb's ear with up fair and lot on it, and I'm thinking, you know, if I show our biscuit that, he'd look at me and say, "What the actual? Yeah, are you giving me?" Yeah, and it was a lamb's ear with fair and lot on, and I thought, how can a dog eat that fair and lot?
My dad's dog loves it. Bigger.
What, a lamb's ear?
Yeah. Oh no, what's that? Pig's ear. What's that?
No, just no.
Pig's ears is different.
Pig's ears.
No, they're not.
A lamb's ear, and it's still got the fair and lot on it.
If I'm eating ears, the comedian in me is going to be talking to my plate saying, "This might hurt when I start putting the fork on you."
But yeah. I mean, you can understand it. Like eating such things during the war, same as you say, they didn't want to waste anything.
Yeah.
And meat was in such short supply that you know.
You ate what you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything's better than hunger.
But I mean, not in this day and age. And I look when I seen dog, and you know, even dog were a bit apprehensive about it. And this guy says, "Oh, it's one of his favourites." I thought, well, yeah, it looks like it because he's not eating it. He's sniffing it, and you know, it put it in its mouth and then spat it back out again. And I thought, oh yeah, I can't say it's the blame you really.
When we travel though, going to the grocery store in say Llandudno in Wales, right, is exactly the same for me as going to the grocery store in Germany or Poland. I don't understand a damn thing on the packages. I see words, but I don't understand them. And I just look at the pictures and say, oh, I want what's in that picture. And I hope whatever's inside it has that picture.
But you see, this is the thing. What you call fries, we call chips.
Yeah.
You know, as in fish and chips, a potato chipped up. Whereas you call potato chips crisps. We call them crisps.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, some things is very similar, but it sort of sometimes gets a bit lost in translation.
Well, yeah, but if I look at a bag and I see potato chips on the bag, I can pick up that bag. I don't care what it says on the bag.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, oh, orange potato chips. I want the ones with orange on them. I don't know what orange is, but we'll find out.
Cheese.
But you see, like what Walker's, cheese and onion is in a blue packet. Prawn cocktail is in like a pinkish packet. Plain are in a red packet. And salt and vinegar are in a green packet. You know what I mean? That's the colours or the, you know, the which represents the flavours. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's I mean, I'll eat any flavour of crisps. Well, apart from Brussels sprouts and broccoli and
Yeah, I won't have all
you know,
that.
them horrible.
Do you like mustard
I mean,
sauce, Jeanette?
eh?
Do you like mustard sauce?
No, Worcester sauce, no. But the thing is, in our house, Tracy, we always get left with a plain. Now, I don't mind plain. You know what I mean? I don't mind eating
What
plain.
smoky bacon? I don't mind plain, no.
Bovril was named in 1886. There you go.
By Queen Elizabeth. She was already alive then.
But yeah. I don't know how old she was when she died. That's right, I'm trying to do maths.
You know, we miss the Queen almost as much as you guys do.
But this is the thing. I mean, we've had this debate several times. I mean, Charles's wife, as I will refer to her official title is Queen Consort. But he insists on everybody calling her the Queen. Now, she'll never be anybody's queen.
Well, now, hi, Tommy. Now I could see, you know, the king's wife. I could see calling her the queen. That seems fair.
No, it
The
don't.
queen's husband would be the king. That seems fair.
No, she's not the queen. She'll never be the queen. No.
Nope. There's only one queen in my eyes.
Wait, but you guys had the queen of all queens for so long. Nobody will ever be the queen again.
This is the thing. She was a proper queen. She
was a proper queen. She was very proper. She was everything you would want. She was
what I'm saying is, Bill, she was only crowned the queen because she hadn't got any brother siblings. Now, had she had a brother sibling, I mean, however it got handed to her, she was born into the royal family. Now,
yes.
Camilla, you know.
Elizabeth was born to be the queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was crowned the queen when she was 23. But yeah.
Freddie Mercury was a different kind of queen.
But to a lot of people, now, Camilla, well, to me, she's just Charles's wife. Nothing else. She's just Charles's wife. And that only came about because Diana died. And he'd been with her all the way through Charles and Diana's marriage. She always says there were 3 people in their marriage, and Camilla, he never stopped seeing Camilla all the way through being married to Diana, and he only married her so he could have heirs to the throne. End of. Did you think you'd throw that in randomly, Gary?
Gary?
Screwfix selling DeWalt socks.
So are DeWalt socks the default socks you'd use when using power tools?
I know of the brand DeWalt, but yeah.
Yeah.
How many people are going to see your socks?
Depends on how good a day you have. If you have a good day, lots of people see your socks.
But yeah, in my eyes, she's just Charles's wife. You know, Diana should have been. Now, if Diana had been still with Charles and not died, or they hadn't got divorced, I'd happily called Diana the Queen, but not Camilla. He says, I thought conversation, we're getting a bit tense. No, not really, Gary. I'm just, just voicing my opinions. To me, she'll never be queen. End of.
You know, you live in a world where boys say they're girls and girls say they're boys, and the boys are a lot closer. She is a lot closer to being the queen than boys are to being girls, or the other way around. So she can be the queen as far as I'm concerned. That's just a small stretch.
But by the way, Screwfix is a hardware store and not a dating site. But yeah, you know what I mean. No, it don't sit well with me. So I'll never call a queen.
Yeah, well, you know, we've got a sporting goods store called Dick's, Dicks. And it took them a couple of years to realize that Dicks.com, they had to get it because it was not their site. It was a whole different thing. You were, different sports entirely.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oops, that's not the site I'm looking for.
Yeah. Whoa, where's the canoes?
But you say you're packed and ready to go then, Tracy? Tracy's going gallivanting over at weekend.
Yeah. It's all packed and all ready. Just got to put the last little bits in, like your toothbrush and that, and toothpaste and things like that. But yeah, all clothes are done. We're only going like Friday morning and then coming home Sunday afternoon, so I only need a few little bits.
I was just trying to buy something on Facebook. You're not going to believe this. I was trying to buy something on Facebook, a lawnmower for $50. And it was online for like 10 minutes. And I sent a thing that said I'm interested in it. And you know what the guy did? He changed it to 75. Ah, you bastard. I mean,
so he's probably had a lot of interest in it and thought, well, what the heck? I'll bump it up a little bit.
I don't have the patience for him. I said, never mind.
Wakey says, too many loops. How many hammers do they expect me to carry? It's like for when you're working away. I mean, it's not just for hammers. It's probably, to your pliers and
well, no, it's also for other hammers. Only hammers fit in those loops. Nothing else fits. Hammers and different kinds of hammers.
Gary says, I have a few Dickies t-shirts. Another Screwfix purchase. But yeah, I can understand the confusion.
What time is it near you, Will?
I'm sorry.
What's your time?
What time is it where you
are? 4:30. 4:34.
Yeah, it's 10:34. So you're 6 hours.
Yeah.
I've got a clock.
6 hours behind us.
That's the clock. It says 4:34.
Does it?
It does. It's 4:34.
All I seen was some dots.
Yeah, but if you understand binary, it says 4:34.
Oh.
I'm a retired computer programmer, so.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to me, and I'm the one looking at it all day.
How many hours you are between us?
6. See, some states are only 5 hours, and some states are 6 hours. But we looking outside now, Bill, and it's
dark. You can see from my door. It's 25 to 11 at night. Yeah.
See you later, Wakey.
No, Gary, it's all binary, and each row represents one of the numbers on the clock. So if you're 3 dots up from the bottom, it's a 4. If you're 4 dots up from the bottom, it's an 8.
Hello.
So at his answered phone.
His tea will be ready.
No, he has to get the tea ready for his missus. They don't even have Bovril yet.
Now, Tommy, in all fairness, we don't eat beans for breakfast either.
Wow.
We don't. What you do if you... Hi, Kath.
Hi.
How you doing?
Stressed, you want a drink? Oops, yeah. That's what I'm doing till we sent by me. I can't wait to go away. Sent me to alcohol.
Stressful day then.
They're not my kids. I'm only the godmother. Oh dear me. I'm looking forward to my buns off Tracy.
Yeah.
Did you have a look at that butterfly cake?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
sent her a
couldn't do it
butterfly
all
cake.
because I've been a bit busy today, so I'm going to do a bit more. I'm going to do some tomorrow. Take with us. I'll be sorting out the rest of my bedroom out without clothes. I'm already packed up, me cat. Got it all.
No,
done.
we have to make his own munchies because our baby Mary's not taking any.
What?
Just make your own munchies.
Yeah, we have to take his own. So when she sees ours, when she finds out, look at me eating my buns, what my baby made me, called Tracy. She got, get a bit, or give me one. I go, no, the one made for me, not you. You should have bought your own.
What, you mean to say you're not sharing, Kath?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I just like to wind it up and it works.
Yeah.
You tell
Just
them
made
all
a
this.
mess.
Because Kath says to me, Jeanette, oh, do you think we'll be like last time where we all put to and, get food and cook in? So I said, oh, no, she said, I don't like that. She just wants £15 each off us all to put in a car, and she's going to drive there and drive us home, obviously. So it's only costing us 15 quid to go. She said, if you want your own, just eat to your own self, so your own pleasure. Because like last time, Kath, you went, oh, I don't really eat all this.
But this is the thing. You're only going for a couple of days, so you may as well go out and eat.
Eat to your own pleasure, yeah.
Yeah.
She might might do breakfast on a morning when you first get up if you want out to eat, like that. But there's all kinds of where she is. She said it's cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, for alcohol.
Like little restaurants and there's little pubs and things like that round on Camp Park.
You see, that's easy for us because I have toast and Callum and Chris have cereal.
Yeah, you can do,
but while we're away, we'll probably go out for a breakfast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mummy says, "Oh, you said that. I've just had beans on toast with sausages."
I've been having bacon and tomato sandwich on a morning. But I ain't had one this morning, but for the past few mornings I have.
What, do you grill your tomatoes then, Tracy? Or just the tomatoes?
I just have them out of a tin, me. I don't like fresh ones.
Oh, right. Yeah, Chris don't.
So, yeah, just stick them in the microwave. And, get them, these, where you can get hot juice off.
Oh, yeah, like a sieve.
Yeah, so you get hot juice off and so your bread doesn't get soggy or whatever. Your bread cake, whatever you have it in.
But yeah,
and Chris not juice. I like to dip the bread in separate, but I can't have it on my bacon in the sandwich. I just like the tomato.
Yeah, Chris will only eat in tomatoes. He won't eat fresh tomatoes.
Yeah, me too.
It's funny that, isn't it?
It is.
But you see,
let me get a quiche, don't you? I know I'm breaking you off, but when you get a quiche and you get them right thin tomatoes on it, I've got to peel them off.
Chris is exactly the same, Tracy. And if we go out for his breakfast and you get like little a tomato cut in half and they've grilled it.
Yeah.
Chris,
no, I can't.
Yeah, no, Chris can't eat that. They've got to be.
I can't even have a proper if it's not cooked. And some people slice it, don't they, and put it on the salad like Johnny loves tomatoes like that. and then baby ones.
Yeah, them
Right,
plum
right.
tomatoes, yeah.
It's the one if I smash it up like that. I said, don't, I don't want it.
But this is the thing as well. When we lived in Great Yarmouth, our Callum used to love chips with cheese sprinkled on top. Yeah, he won't eat cheese. Strange that,
I love
isn't it?
chips and cheese.
Yeah, and yeah, he likes chips with cheese on top, sprinkled on top. Strange that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
But
nice.
yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I'm not fussed. I love tomatoes any which way they
Have
come.
you
You
ever
know what I mean?
had melted cheese? Well, not melted cheese, but you know, you grated cheese. Have you ever put it in your beans?
Yeah,
I've what you call cheesy beans.
yeah, yeah. I tell you what, I do like cheese on toast with brown sauce on top. Hey
Cheese
up,
on toast, but I've never tried it with sauce on.
hey up. What's he doing? Is he inspecting?
Stuart.
I thought you'd have taken camera off for that, Kath.
Now we can hear you.
It's nothing like that. 3 minutes here.
I'm saying, have you seen my ticket? Does it want cutting off? He went, no, love. He said, that's telling you it's real. I went, oh, leave it where it is.
We thought we were having a touching session.
I wish.
And now you have to pay for that.
I
What
partner.
do you pay for?
I says to Johnny last night, I said, do you feel sexually violated? He says, I haven't been sexually violated in a long time.
We're keeping it locked up with Ed, and we might turn out like ale with 5 babies, and we don't want none.
I think you're past sell by date with babies.
Can't fuck for that then.
Hey up, and mine and all, Stuart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got my babies. They live
Right.
somewhere.
yeah. Somebody,
Left them
you
there,
know
see
what?
you
You know
later.
what I said other week. I've done my bit for population. It's somebody else's turn to do.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
know, I manned it back and over to somebody else. My bit for
By the way,
population.
you feel a better than where it is. It's far away. And it's
Tell you
nearly
what,
built.
I've got a 30.
It's
I've got
got
a 30.
3 HP,
Yeah.
Tommy.
I've got a 30-year-old daughter.
On it.
Hello.
Oh,
I say. I says it's got to be HP
Oh.
brown sauce, hasn't it?
Load of this daddy's crap.
Yeah, it's got to be HP. Don't settle for anything less.
don't do HP.
No.
We see Chris don't like daddy's sauce, so we, you know,
He likes tomato sauce, Stuart.
it's
Oh.
so,
I'm tomato.
yeah, it's we see me and Callum are an avid tomato ketchup fan, but when I do cheese on toast or I have a bacon sandwich, I like brown
Oh,
sauce.
brown sauce and bacon
Oh, yeah,
sandwich.
brown sauce
Very
goes
good.
on the bacon sandwich if I haven't got
Oh,
tomatoes on
Brown
it.
sauce and bacon
I don't
sandwich.
like tomato.
But yeah, it's nothing else but HP. You're not entertain daddies or any, you know, any
Yeah, I
cheap
have
supermarket.
HP.
It won't even entertain any cheap supermarket crap. It's got to be
I won't.
HP.
But I'm saying with red sauce, it's got to be Heinz.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be whatever it is.
Who's that?
I hope this is no word of a lie. Chris bought it. We've got like home bargains down near our Asda, and he'd come back and he were right pleased with himself. And he'd come back with this massive, like I think it was about a kilo. What he thought was tomato sauce. It was tomato sauce, but it was chili tomato sauce.
Oh, I'm saying that. Oh, that's horrible.
And he said,
Who did
he
that?
says that'll go to waste. He says because I don't think any of us will like it.
Oh.
And he was right proud of it, he said, because it was this massive bottle. But yeah, I didn't realise till he got it back home that it was.
I went out once on I can't remember. An egg sandwich with tomato sauce on, right? And I forgot. I picked up one with my sister. I made it. She had the thing in the crust. Oh my god.
Tabby.
I'm telling them about that big bottle of what you thought was tomato ketchup, and when you got it back, it was chili.
God, sod that.
Well, somebody's obviously put it back because it wrong spot because it was where all tomato sauce was there.
Well, in actual fact, it was tomato sauce, but it was sweet chili or whatever tomato sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll leave it up here. I'll munch it when I come up.
It'll melt by then.
How many melons there?
I can't take this eating off.
What are you
Oh.
eating, Part Nest?
Burger.
He's eating
Oh, a burger.
Eating a burger.
Right, I'll see you all later.
See you later, Stuart.
See you later. See you later.
Yeah.
Did you know if you managed to turn the air pressure all the way down to 0 to a perfect vacuum, water would boil at room temperature?
Jesus.
Open your window.
You having a hot flush, Kath?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, you're right, Bill. Because pressure does change the boiling point of water.
Yeah, well, of course it would because, well, you've got a vacuum pulling up on top of it, which would cause the boiling.
Yeah, it's like you're at top of Everest. Your water's boiled below the usual boiling point.
Yeah.
Well, boil it lower.
And it's considerable too. It's a noticeable difference.
No problem,
It's
Tim.
like 85 Celsius.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I need to get the
I don't know what just made me think of that, but it just did.
We're just one of these random
I'll
thoughts.
be right back.
Your head, Bill.
Yeah.
going to where they're going.
And you got what's it, Traff?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't.
A spoon, a fork,
Just put it sunglasses.
an ex-wife.
Put sunglasses on then.
Eh?
I thought you were putting
Put your
sunglasses
phone
on then.
No, do you want to have a look?
Ooh, look at them. I've got something similar to them.
Our Tracy had some, but she let Keena play with them and she broke them.
Yeah, it shows
With
we've
your
all got
baby.
good things. Man have got like diamond things outside.
Mine's Dolce & Gabbana.
Not the actual Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah, the perfume one. The sunglasses
Are
and
they,
the
are, they,
perfume.
are they real deal or are they?
The real deal.
My
Yeah.
Ray-Bans at real deal.
But these are all D's.
We had them ages when Keena were a baby. I had some as well. We bought the same pair. But I let Keena put them on and she took them off like that. She broke one of the things off.
Yeah. So I've got a pair similar, but mine's got like diamante things outside.
What's the other
I mean,
one
they
called?
were only cheap ones.
I forgot what other ones are called.
She's funny in this cat because she puts her sunglasses over her own glasses so she can still see where she's going. And they're that big, they cover her own glasses up, so you know you can't.
Yes, I could
When
still
she's
see.
all I've
them.
got to hand.
Oh, look at these. Oh, they're smart,
Yeah.
aren't
They
Because
Ray-Bans.
I've got proper Ray-Bans, but they're in Mercedes.
they? Ooh, Mercedes, oh, they'll go with car. Oh,
Here
dear.
come
What
the
you
men in
thinking?
black.
You settled in, you know, camp partners.
Sorry, what? Oh yeah.
They all set up and
That looks like quick.
Yeah, it's been over 2 weeks. You know, we're into 18, so coming up to 3 weeks.
Do you like it there where you've moved?
Well, there's no TV reception and phone reception's a bit hit and miss.
Yeah.
so in other words, it's crap.
Yeah, it's shite.
A lot of people use
Right.
it, innit?
Can you not move it anywhere else so you get a better
I
reception?
mean, this is the
Well,
thing.
we did move caravan to another pitch, and it's just as bad.
Oh.
You know, this is one sort of thing. You know, you've got a touring caravan, and if you can't watch telly, then what do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Go on your
Oh, no.
Wi-Fi.
There's no Wi-Fi there. And
Oh,
mobile signals that hit and miss, despite being pretty much underneath of
Well,
your mast.
Yeah.
I always tell my girls, if you're going on holiday and you want me, if there's no Wi-Fi, I'm not coming.
Mind you, it's same with us, Car. When I booked this one to Flamborough, Chris says it better have Wi-Fi.
But then I don't know what I'm moaning for because
Well,
I've
I'm
got
alright.
Thursday telling me I don't need Wi-Fi because I've
You've
got
got your own
everything
phone.
unlimited.
You've got your own, yeah. You've got your
Yeah,
own
well, I've got
Yeah, you
unlimited.
can
I've got
say-
unlimited 4G.
Data on your phone.
No, I
Yeah, I've
don't.
got unlimited
Then you
data on
got,
mine.
you have them hotspots as well. You can hook
I've
up
had
to
my phone in my hand.
hotspot.
I don't know what I've done with it.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy though. It's public Wi-Fi or
Yeah.
somebody's Wi-Fi.
What are you drinking anyway, Kath?
Bacardi.
Unless you got a VPN.
Bacardi.
Don't
My
be
vodka's
getting
over at
hangovers
30.
for tomorrow when you're travelling.
Well,
So don't be getting hangover tomorrow when you're travelling.
yeah, do you know what I did the morning of my Auntie Mary's funeral? I was at your house. And I wanted a drink of my vodka. And there were no
I'm on
top in
about
the house.
coming. We're not going to a funeral. We're off on holiday.
I know, but listen. I went to the shop. Got a small bottle of pop. I said to you, Johnny, I don't know what's up with me today, but I can't open this pop. Open it, our kid, for me. Of course I will. He opened the bottle. I took one big drink out of it. I must have took about that much out of the bottle, and I filled it up with vodka. He goes, where are you going with that? I said, it's pop, in it. He went, yeah. I said, so it's pop to you, it's pop to me. Well, it ain't pop to me, but they all think it's
Pop to everyone else. They all know.
I said, I'll be fine in that church. If I start coughing, I'll just have a swig of my vodka. They think it's pop. Fucking hell, I was swinging all over the place by the time I got to the club.
You see,
And he
this
goes,
was
"What's
this
that,
is
Kath?"
vodka. It's clear in it, so nobody would have known
Yeah.
that there were vodka in it.
Yeah, it was just a bottle
But
of
they all,
Coke.
some of them
But it's not
found
in that
out.
Malibu. I mean, that's clear. So, I mean, if I would add that to a bottle of Coke, you wouldn't know that were there either.
Yeah. This is mine and my brother's favourite drink. What I've got in my glass.
So he's still with you then? Chantel's chap.
Ah, fuck her. I don't want to know. I've got
No,
her
he's
husband out there in my
left
house.
still with you.
He went. He come. He stayed a couple of days. He got somewhere to stay, but it wasn't temporary. So off he went to wherever it was. And he come back over there, uncle, and I'm thinking, Stuart's going, whoa, what that? And, can I come back? He's Stuart's going, for me you can, but it's Kath what's kicking off. So anyway, we're on phone to me today, and I'm going on a course. When I come back, Auntie, I need to come talk to you. When he come back and he said the social worker or whatever they are, solicitors, social workers, I don't know what they are, will help you get these things because his relationship broke up or whatever. He can't have his kids because he ain't got nowhere to take and blah, blah, blah. He's in Doncaster, she's in Leeds, blah, blah. She won't let me in the house. She won't let me see my kids. So he's gone on to the rent office to try and get a place. They turn around and said they're trying to get him into quicker to get him into a shared house or whatever they are. But he wants it in Leeds so that he can be near his mum and dad, what are like housebound, can't get about without them funny chair things. And I say, well, if you're able to stay somewhere, ask them if you could stay, so he's staying here. And at least he's here and not sleeping in the street or on a blanket somewhere.
But would you have to apply to Doncaster, to Leeds Council?
Yeah, and because he's got a mobile, that's the only way they're keeping in touch with one another. Solicitors, when she phones, she lets him talk to kids. She don't let him talk to kids or whatever she's doing. So when she's been funny, he puts the phone down. Then she phones Stuart, and Stuart goes, Lee, don't carry on with me. He said, put them kids on this phone and let that lad say hello. And stop being stupid. You're 30-odd years old, you're carrying on as if you're 2.
This is it. You know, you'd think they'd be able to sort it. They're old enough to sort it out between themselves.
Yeah.
You know, using kids against him, blah blah blah. I mean, this is the thing. Young'uns nowadays, they give up too easily.
I'm just saying though, it's not him, it's her. She's so bad-tempered and irritated or whatever that word is, where she thinks she knows it and I can do it without you and I can do this without you. And I'm thinking, maybe you can, but at the end of the day, you laid down and made a baby with him and he wants to see his daughter.
Yeah, when all's said and done, it takes 2 to tango, and there are as much his kids as what they are hers.
But then she's saying to me and her Uncle Stuart, I ain't stopping him from seeing the kids. But how can you get backwards and forwards every other weekend when you only get so much to live on? He's got to feed himself. He's got to buy clothes and things, just like you. So she said, oh, you're sticking up. I said, no, I'm not sticking up for him. I've made him make his way to my fucking house by directions from Stuart on telephone, because he'd only been once. I said, and put a roof over his head, more than what you give a fuck about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I said, so don't start with me, girl. I said, because, you know, I'm not just your auntie, I stood godmother for you. I said, if I'd have known what you were going to grow up to be like, I said, I'll let somebody else have you. You know, I did. There's no talking to any of them. They all think they know it. So
Yeah,
well,
this is
if
what
they
I'm
know it, get
saying.
on
You know,
with it.
young ones nowadays, they give up too easily. You know, instead of sort of sitting down, talking to each other like adults. You know. Sometimes it makes you want to bash their heads together.
Oh, you've got no choice. I don't even listen.
Especially when there's kids involved.
I don't even know how they went in the same bed without having an argument. I don't even know how they were conceived, to be quite honest. Because the way they carry on with one another, how did they end up being in the same bed? Did they have an argument that night or not? Yeah.
When you were making up.
Making up, yeah.
And we tried. We've got it going on about 8 or 9 days now, nearly 2 weeks, and she's just being stupid. And
Yeah, this is the thing.
Getting in.
This is the thing, Kath. Nobody can say
Well,
you
mine
haven't
were falling out,
tried.
didn't it, over something stupid and all. It's not as if
They all come running to my house.
Yeah, you know what I mean. This is the thing. What I'm saying, youngsters nowadays, instead of sitting down like adults and talking to each other and saying, well, you know, blah blah blah, I'll let you have kids such and such, I'll let you have kids such and such. You know what I mean? They don't.
No, because they don't know how to without carrying on and shouting at one another.
But
the kids playing grown ups. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never a true word, Kath. You've hit the nail on the head. The kids trying to be adults.
Yeah, kids are having kids, basically.
As Jeremy Kyle once said, it's kids having kids.
Yeah, kids having kids. That's what my brother was saying.
Proper adults will sort it out between themselves, sit down and talk about it, or, you know, apologise to one another, this, that, and other. But no, you know, they go off at deep end, and it's a he said, she said situation.
I know it's only a couple of months ago that she come over here with the two girls, and because she were coming over here for the weekend.
You went to the seaside.
Before she got here, I said to Stuart, I'm making plans. He said, what about? I said, when she gets here and these kids go to bed and they get up in the morning, I want them washed, dressed, because I'm going on a train. He went, where the fuck are you going? I'm taking these girls at seaside. And I Chantel said, oh yeah, I'm up for that. I said, wash, dress, and at a certain time I'm going out that door with or without you, but I'm taking these fucking girls.
Exactly.
And they were all washed and dressed. And you want to see the day they had a bit. And Stuart don't even like the sand. He went on the sand and sat on a wall.
Yeah.
And mopped them buckets and spades and claws and whatever. The kids were just stripping off and all sorts. Throwing the clothes on the floor where Stuart was sat with his leg dangling off the run into water and everything. Oh my God. It's as if they'd never seen the seaside before. I was carrying on because I couldn't find no donkeys, because I wanted to sit him on donkeys. And they
don't think it's allowed anymore. Animal cruelty.
But we found this ride, this caterpillar ride.
There are some still about, but yeah.
Went on this
Cleethorpes, didn't you? You got Cleethorpes.
Yeah. No, that green roller coaster, that caterpillar thing.
Yeah.
The baby went on that, Alyssa, with her dad. And Sarah and the other one, I'm not going on that. That's baby. I want to go on that. So she went on big wheels. Oh my God. When you were going right up there, you didn't want to come back down. Oh, why can't we stay up here for a bit, Mummy? And you're going, no, I don't think
one thing I do not do. I don't do roller coasters.
Well, neither does our Tracy, but she's been on
like kids that one, like a little caterpillar.
Yeah.
Neither does that. Tracy don't do rides, Jeanette, but she's been on one, ask her.
I've got a phobia about heights. I do not like heights.
I didn't take her upside down, Jeanette. I didn't take her upside down or circle. I just took her on a ride. What went up and went down.
Grand National it was half. Grand National you took me on. I says to her, what does it do? She said, oh, it only goes round and round and does a few things.
Oh, I can do that, she said.
And it going up like that, like a steep thing. And other
oh, dear. Go down there when we get to the top.
Okay, time for me to go make dinner.
Straight round the corner and straight down and back again.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Bye.
But yeah, no, I don't do rides.
No, I Tracy don't, but I'm just saying I don't like getting on my own. And I just want about, and our Lily's always pregnant. I'm not getting on with me on myself, Billy, no, mate. Like Keenan, she'll get on a ride on her own.
Not roller coaster, Kath, no, but anything else, yeah.
Our Tracy, though, she give it a due. She's been on some rides with me. I don't mind these if that's what you want to go on, but she said, but I'm not going on them ones what go right up there. And when we drop it, we don't know if we're going to go around there. It might come off. I said, get out, it's going to come off. I don't come off all day today when you've seen it going. I don't care. I'm not going on them what go around.
Do you know something, Kath? When they go in, you know, it's like a thing, and they go up and take them to the top, and then they just let them drop. I can't even watch that.
Keena likes that. Bikini Beanie likes that.
She's been on kiddies one halfway up, but she hasn't been on adults one.
I worked in a place.
That ball, didn't you get there? There's two of you side ball, and it takes you right back like that. It's caterpillar. And it takes you right up into air. I thought I'm not going on that neither.
No.
You mean like a caterpillar?
On the machine.
Yeah, and it like flings you. I know what
I don't think I'd want to go on that neither.
Anyway, I worked at this place, and we were only on second floor, right? And they did a fire drill this particular day.
Drink that I'm here.
So we had to go down this fire escape, and I was last in there, and I was clinging on for dear life because it was like one of these where you could see through steps. Yeah, and I was absolutely shitting myself, and I was clinging on for dear life. And one of the supervisors, because obviously they had to count you and make sure everybody's there and accounted for. She says, Jeanette, she says, if there were a proper fire, she says you'd be burnt to a crisp now. I says, well, I couldn't give a fuck. I says, I don't like heights. I said, and what made it especially worse was the fact that I could see through these steps.
As you're walking, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't do heights. No. More than 2 rungs up a ladder, and that's it for me. Mm-hmm. I'm firing up off the floor. Thank you very much.
How do you manage going upstairs? Don't look out the window.
But but I mean, going upstairs is different, isn't it? In your own house, you know what I mean? I can't see, you know. Chris says to me, because you've always got to have an escape route, so to speak, and your windows have got to be able to open far enough if you have a fire downstairs to be able to go out at top window. And I says to Chris, can you imagine me trying to cock my leg up to try and get in there? I says, and then I've got to drop from 2nd story. He says, well, don't worry. He says, I'd push you, I'd run downstairs. He says, and I'd lay down so you'd land on me. Then, well, good luck with that one. You know what I mean? I says, I says, I don't bounce, you know. I says, I drop with a foot. But yeah, he's that night. He says, well, I'd push out at window. I says, I won't be able to even got my leg up to window. Never mind out else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, push me out at window. scoot downstairs. So by the time I landed, it'd be there. I went, yeah, right. I says, how old do you think you're? 13. I says, you're 53 next month. But he says, well, you've got to look at it this way. He says, if it means it's going to save your life. I says, well, you know what I mean? You tell my brain that. You know what I mean? My brain don't give a shit. It just knows it's a very long way off the floor.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I mean, what was that you and Callum went up? Was that like a windmill? We went somewhere on holiday, and Chris, we like one of these National Trust places, but it was like a windmill. But you were able to go up steps up this windmill, and they've got like these little slotted windows, and Chris would stand there hanging our Callum, because he was only a baby, out these windows. And I keep saying, pull it back in, and he's here on an hour on solid ground, and I'm going, no, pull it back in, even looking up. You know what I mean? I was having kittens then, and that was just looking at him, you know. And he says, well, he wanted to wave to you. I says, don't give a shit, you know. He can wave to you when it gets you know what I mean? I'm terrible. You know, and he says, oh, you spoiled it. He says, because you only wanted to wave to you. Oh, dear. But, yeah, it's a terrible thing, you know. And if I'd got to walk across a tightrope to save my life, I'd sooner die, I think. I wouldn't never go across a tightrope. Never in a million years.
You'll be surprised what you do to save your own life. I'm telling you, you'll be so very surprised what you do to save your own life. I am telling you.
But we watched this. I'm a Celebrity. And you know where they hang off edgy things, and they've got this. And Chris will say, "Well, they're not actually going to fall because they've got all these harnesses and everything on." I says, "Yeah, but it's a long way down." It's a long way down. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he says, "Well, they've got all these harnesses on and this, that, and other." And I said, "I don't care." I says, "Have you looked how far down it is?" That's just watching I'm a Celebrity. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to call it a night, and I shall see you on Richard's tomorrow night. Sorry, it's been.
Hello, where is he tonight?
I don't know. He's probably fell asleep.
I
have messaged him.
He's watching on his big telly, maybe bedroom, and I bet his doors.
Even if he were watching, Tracy said something in chat. Anyway, so I'll see you all on Richard's tomorrow. Don't forget, Sunday evening, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Birthday bash.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you later.
I'll be on then.
Bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Chat.